Good morning guys, so I am going to start off with fake tan. I've cleansed my skin, ignore the hairstyle, I'm just clipping it back because I'm going out later and I've done heatless curls, but yeah, that's not a relevant part. Today I'm going to show you guys all the new products and kind of do a get ready with me. It's going to be a little bit of like a glow up process, I guess you could say. So starting off with the Tanologist Express Tan. I showed this a while ago. I got it on clearance at Tesco. Very random. I was doing a food shop and came across a whole clearance aisle. It was half price, so I thought perfect. The Self Tan Water in the shade Dark, or actually I think I might have got a Bondi Sands there, and this one I got during the Amazon Prime sale. I think that might have been how it went, but they had tons of fake tan on sale at Tesco as well, which was random but very cool. So I've never used this brand before. They are cruelty free and vegan. It says it's even organic, so it's really great. And spray onto dry skin and blend with a mitt using large circular motions, and then you're meant to wash it off. God forbid, who knows what would happen if I left it on all day. So because it comes in a spray format, also really love the holographic packaging. This is going to be pretty easy to use, so I'm going to test out that theory, and because I will be actually, washing, kind of washing and rinsing it off anyway, I don't think it really matters that I'm not going to use a tanning mitt because I am just applying it here and yeah, just using as a face tan today, so let's see how it works. This could go horribly wrong. It doesn't really have much of a smell. It's like a nice, pleasant, light, almost cucumber scent. Oh, it went in my mouth, but it's not quite a water because I've used tanning sprays that are much lighter than that. But I'm just going to make sure to, obviously I'll just put foundation over, it's not the end of the world, I can always wear a polo neck. But I'm going to try and make sure to rub it in as much as possible. My mirror is this way. Okay, let's leave that to sink in. I'll keep an eye on it, obviously I'm at home. So for at least 1 hour, maybe an hour from now, I will check up on it again and just see the progress. And like I said, it's not the end of the world if it does go a little bit patchy, because I would just, rinse it off anyway and just cover it with makeup. So now, a very exciting part, I'm going to do the lip dye, the lip tint product. This was like trending all over TikTok, and I'm always late to the trends because I don't really jump on trends, but if I really see something where I see a lot of positive reviews, then I try it. So it's the Wonder Skin brand, which I know is quite popular, also really pretty holographic packaging. And this I picked up as well during the Amazon Prime Day sales. Wonder Blading Lip Stain Mask, and at first I was a little concerned, like what do they mean by mask, but it's their actual lip tint. So if you've seen this, if you've seen on TikTok or girls on YouTube using it, I know for months now it's been a trend. I got the shade Beautiful, which is kind of like a pink shade. And let me actually also read the instructions before I go straight in. That's how you remove it. Okay, so yeah, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. You just apply it over the lips as if it's a lip gloss, and then I think for like 2-3 minutes you leave it on. I don't understand why there's no English explaining what you do. Okay, so yeah, I guess you leave it on for a couple minutes. By the way, this is also cruelty free, which is why I picked it up. And yeah, using a damp cloth or tissue, swipe over lips, wiping away the mask from one side to the other. Repeat to buff off any remaining bits of mask. So I'm just going to leave it on for like 3 minutes and then come back and show you guys. But I will, let's see if you can see the application. Okay, so it is like a blue shade, it looks very weird. In about 2 minutes, it's starting to crack. So yeah, I actually low-key really like this color. I think it's quite cute. Not as like makeup or to go out in it, but it doesn't look that weird or that bad. So I've got a little reusable cotton face pad and I've wet it. So I'm just going to start gently wiping it off. Let's see, it's supposed to be, okay, I've kind of put the packaging away, but a nice deep pink. Oh, that came off super easily, wow. Oh wow, oh my gosh, yes. It looks like I am wearing lipstick. Wow. Okay, let me keep wiping because we really want to test and see if in a few... Oh no, I just forgot. I'll probably have wiped off some of my big tan. We're just going to have to make do with that. We'll just see what a disaster this turns out to be. But I really want to make sure I have no residue left because it is still coming off as pink. All right, I think, yeah, that might get into like actually wiping off the color, so let's leave it at that. But yeah, that is like a deep pink. Like, you guys would definitely, if I showed up like this, like it's first thing in the morning, you'd be like, that girl's wearing lipstick. So yeah, it is still pretty natural. It's a little darker. I think I would have preferred to have a lighter, more natural shade, but they didn't have that. So that is going to be it for now. I do also have some hair care products I want to include in this video, so that should be coming more in a few minutes, a little bit later in the video. Some makeup that I'll be showing you, and yeah, now I am going to dye my eyebrows, but I've used that and shown it quite a lot in previous vlogs. So all dressed now to do the makeup. I did rinse off the fake tan, and I do actually have to say there is a bit of a glow. It is a little bit darker on my neck. I feel like, I don't know if color doesn't stick as well or come up in the same shade on my body as opposed to the color on my face. But yeah, I did rinse it off, and at the time I didn't really notice a difference, but I am actually seeing it's probably coming up a little bit. Yeah, I've got a bit of a darker glow, and my brows are super intense, but this is gonna last for a while. So right now what I have here is my new foundation. Like I said, there will be a little bit of new makeup. The Makeup Revolution IRL filter, which I didn't realize it was the same thing. I've subconsciously done that. The IRL All Day Filter Setting Spray, and well, fixing spray is officially what it is. That's what I use as well. So now I've got the matching foundation. It's in the shade F3 because what I normally use from Makeup Revolution, I went way too light. I overestimated how pale I am, and this is F1 and it's just way too light. It definitely wouldn't work as I would just look like a Cullen, let's just say that. So this one is F3, a couple shades darker. I tried it on in the shop. It was £10 from Boots. And yeah, it's basically a liquid foundation. So let's just go straight in. And actually it's probably too light, ironically, now that I've fake tanned, it's probably a bit too light. But yeah, let's start with that amount on my blending sponge. And okay, it feels quite light actually. That might actually be enough for the whole face, perhaps even a little too much. It has a bit of an artificial smell to it, which I don't really like, but I suppose you can't really avoid that. It is blending in nicely. I'm going to need a lot more under the eyes, which I'll do in a moment, but yeah, actually it looks nice. It looks natural, not too thick or dry or cakey. I feel like the consistency is pretty good. And I don't really need too much coverage. It's more just about evening out my skin tone. That's the only like real issue with my skin right now. Well, for years that's the only issue really. I had a little spot as well. The colour's definitely better. It's definitely more natural, and I know these dark circles, that looks crazy, but I'm gonna cover them in a moment. But yeah, even so, it's the right shade, I think. Like, if I don't fake tan, obviously, and I should buy a darker foundation actually, so I can mix them in. That's a smart idea. That's what I'll do soon. But no, I'm really impressed. I didn't know what to expect, but I like it so far. So that is what the foundation looks like. I'm going to go over with a little bit of concealer, but that's going to be a separate vlog where I show more of my makeup, what I'm doing today. This is just to show you guys testing out products, you know, new skincare, my routine and everything like that. And then I'm going to finish up with, this is brand new as well, the NYX Madeline Butter Gloss. Oh yeah, that's a really nice application. This used to be my go-to actually. I haven't used it in years. Oh, and I love a fresh lip gloss. It's just in perfect condition. And yeah, I forget how, I mean, it is kind of buttery, yeah. The application itself is like really, really easy and perfect. Usually when I'm reapplying this, I don't even use a mirror. I'm like out and about and I just start applying it and it's perfect. So it doesn't go streaky, super soft and creamy. So yeah, and it's quite a natural shade as well. Okay, just wanted to give a quick fake tan update. I'm standing in front of a window, so yeah, it is first thing in the morning, the next day obviously, and my skin actually looks tanned. So yeah, you can see the brow dye effect as well, but my skin actually looks tanned. It has a glow, and maybe if I move a little further back, you might be able to see, yeah, it's definitely added a bit of color on my neck as well. So after washing it off, and I thought, you know, at the time I couldn't really see the color developing, so maybe even after you wash it off, it slightly deepens. You're just meant to wash it so it doesn't go, you know, like a crazy orange shade or something. But yeah, I was really impressed. And yesterday after taking my makeup off as well, I could tell. So it looks like it has actually added a really, really nice, quite natural glow to my skin. So a little bit of a before. This is obviously styled hair. I blow dried it when I washed it 2 days ago. I put a finishing oil. You know, this isn't like my raw hair, natural, untouched hair. It's kind of been styled. But here's just like a general view anyway of the condition. I do have kind of dry hair. I've been working on it. I've been using a lot of hair oils, which I'm about to put into my hair now, my favorite hair syrup one. But yeah, this is kind of what it looks like before I use the product. So at least you can see how it would typically look. And then we'll see an after. So the next day, and I have finished using the shampoo and conditioner. So these are the actual products that I used. Provoke Hair Gloss Shampoo, and trying to get it to focus, conditioner, and yes, it locks in moisture for a sleek shiny look to create sleek shiny glossy hair instead of dry frizzy hair. I actually have to say, even though I used the Dyson Supersonic, which is amazing, I love Dyson products now, definitely a difference to a normal hairdryer, and I did have the hair syrup hair oil as a treatment and a conditioner in the lengths as a treatment prior to actually washing my hair, but I did make a point not to put anything else, just shampoo and conditioner, and then dried it as I normally would, and then I brushed it this morning, so it does look quite good now. But yeah, even without brushing it, it looked really nice. I have to say, it does feel nice and soft in a bright light, but I am seeing it glossy. It does feel soft and smooth, and I feel like the effect of what they said it would be has actually happened. So I'm really, really impressed. Normally I love Provoke regardless, so I'm really glad to have found this. I hope they don't get rid of this range. So just to show you guys, okay, it's not showing up as much because it's not super, super shiny. And, you know, maybe if I used like a finishing cream as well, it would have been good, but I don't know if that's showing. But yeah, you can see there is a little bit of shine. And overall, I'm happy with how my hair looks. Yeah, like I said, definitely soft, quite smooth. And yeah, I think it's really good. So I think with continued use, it will probably get even better. You know, using hair masks, just getting my hair as healthy as possible is going to help a lot as well. So it definitely has helped to have a better hair day. So that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I'll definitely do more like beauty routines and videos to do with my skincare and all that stuff. So do let me know in the comments what you thought. If you enjoyed, I hope you guys did. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe, turn on the notification bell if you did, and I'll see you next time. Bye.